Hi folks, Russell Smith here, coming to you from my studio, or I should say what's left of my studio. Some of you may already know this, but after 19 years in this house, 19 years working out of this same studio, my family and I have decided to pack up our belongings and move to the mountains of western North Carolina, which is something we've been wanting to do for a long time, and time has finally come. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Moving our personal belongings, I'm not worried about that. That'll go fine. But I'm terrified of moving my studio because there's a lot of stuff in here. It's, you know, after 19 years, you accumulate a lot of stuff, and it's organized in the way I know how it's organized. And there's a lot of heavy stuff in here. But let me give you a look around. All these boxes, you see all these boxes? Those are all books. I've cleared out some of my bookshelves. As you can see, I've still got a lot of books that I still need to clear out, but I'll be honest with you, you don't really realize how many books you have until you start putting them into boxes. And I've got a long way to go with this. I've still got these heavy shelves I've got to move. And look at this. I think that's the thing that terrifies me most of all. Is my file cabinets. Those are big, heavy metal file cabinets, and they are full of prints, very heavy prints. Now, fortunately, as you can see, they're in 3 sections here, so I can take them apart and the drawers will come out, but they still are very massive files systems, and I'm not really looking forward to moving those. I'm also not looking forward to moving all my reference models. Man, I got to be careful with those because a lot of those are Wingnut Wings kits. And if any of you ever build models, you know that 1, they're not making them anymore, and 2, they're very expensive. So if I break one, I'm not going to get a replacement. But the thing is, I'm not moving out all at once. We're moving my family out this week. They're going to go ahead and settle in a rental house, which we're going to be in for about a year, until our own house is built, which means this time next year I'm going to be moving into another studio. But we're moving them out this week. I'm going to stay here in our house and get it ready to put on the market, but I still have to be able to work while I'm in here. So as you can see, I've still got my easel set up. I've still got my drawing table set up. It's a little messy in here. I'm going to have to work around things and create paths through the studio, but I still got to be able to work, and I'm going to give myself a target date. When we close on the house, of course, I have to pack up everything and be out of here. But in between now and that time, my plan is to move a little bit out at a time so that once I get out there in my new studio, or my new temporary studio, I guess I should say, I can hit the ground running. Now, I'm going to try not to let this affect my schedule too much. After all, I got to make money, got to keep some money coming in and keep paintings going out. I've got deadlines I got to meet. I got shows, paintings that are going off to shows. So I've still got to be able to work amidst all this. But this is going to be the first in a series of videos. Once I get set up in my next studio, I'll start documenting that and show you how I'm setting that up. And while I'm in that studio, while we're building our house, I am planning out my final studio, and this is going to be based on lessons learned over the past 20, 30 years of working in various studios, mostly this one. I really like the way I've got this studio set up, but there are a few things I could change in here. I could use a little more storage space for paintings and things of that nature. But anyway, yeah, I got my work cut out for me, and once I'm in the next studio, I'll let you take a look at it. All right.